Hey guys, back again. Thank you so much for all of those who saw and commented on my last videos, my last 4 videos. Like I've racked up like a 1,000 views on one of them, which is really flattering. Whether you've given me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's brilliant. Honestly, it's really flattering. It's humbling actually. And those that have commented, I've come back to all of your comments. If you have any questions, ask me because I'll always answer. I'm really trying to build my channel and I really appreciate your support. Like I said, positive or negative. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea and that's fine. But I aim to make these videos helpful if you have a ninebot, a Segway, if you're thinking about buying one, or if you're actually thinking about buying a scooter in general. So, as you can see, I've still got mine. It's probably got about 300, 400 miles on it now. So I've ridden it quite a lot, albeit less from what I used to. Not saying that the novelty has worn off, but I guess the danger is going up because, like I said, we're not really allowed to ride these on the pavement or on the roads. In the UK, you're only allowed to ride it on private property, and that's just fucking useless because I live in a private road, but as soon as you exit the private road, you're on, public highway, and you can't use these things. And I'm a bit pissed off because every other country that I'm looking at, I'm seeing people riding to work. It's totally fine. Now, I think the law in the UK is that you can kind of use these, like they are tolerated, so to speak, as long as you're not pissing around and the cops see that you're not pissing around and that you're riding safely. I think that they'll be okay with it, but I haven't been stopped. Yeah. So let's see what happens as and when. That'll be a new video. Anyway, so I still got my ninebot. It still works, as you can see. Just press the brake. It still flashes. I've still got the strobe effect at the bottom. And everything works. Now, the reason I wanted to make this other video is that I'm considering and probably will get the battery, the extra battery. So I will pay the extra 169, 170 odd quid for the battery. Not because of the range, not because of the extra 5 miles an hour that it gives you, but someone commented who's got the ES4, i.e. the ES2 with the battery upgrade that people are calling the ES4, that the torque is that much better. And it's really noticeable with the battery. The problem is I don't know whether you guys saw my last video, but when I had the problem with the stalk, and I went over a few potholes, and this stalk had about an inch of movement or give, and I tightened up all the screws, and it ended up that I've tightened up these. I got a couple of people writing comments to say that because I haven't damaged the outside of this sticker, that my warranty is still valid. Now, I'd actually like proof of that. Have you received an email to that effect? Have you received something from ninebot Segway? Because like I said in my last video, I sent them kind of a scathing, not review, but, issue once this whole thing happened with the stalk. I left a review, I wrote to them, War and Peace, on their email, but like I said in my last video, I couldn't submit my query. And even though I pressed submit 10 times, and that was what, 2-3 weeks ago, I haven't received a response. So either it is what I thought it was, it's a complete fucking con, and they don't want to hear our thoughts, the people that are keeping them in business and that have bought their product, or they've received my email and have deleted it. I don't actually think that they've got it. I think that whole bit on their website about, please write to us, customer care, is complete horseshit. The only side of the website that I can see that works is new products, is if you're looking to buy a product, and how convenient is that? So, if one of you have received word from ninebot Segway that just because I've tightened up these Allen key screws, I haven't voided my warranty, I'd love to hear from you, because I'd love to see proof. Because otherwise, why would that sticker be there? It's a bit convenient, isn't it? Why wouldn't it be there? And just you'd have normal screws here that says please tighten if needed. Sorry, to me, it's almost like they're lulling you into a false sense of security, and that actually does void your warranty. Either way, I just find it's a little too convenient that the only two screws that I needed to tighten are under a sticker that says void if, you know. Mind you, it says void if broken. I don't know whether you can see that. It says void if broken. It doesn't say void if removed. It doesn't say void if tampered with. Broken is where I've put this thing for the Allen key and here for the Allen key. So I've broken the seal. To me, that's voided. So anyway, so what can I tell you? So I've done an extra 200 miles. It's riding fine. The top speed is still 15. I haven't lost anything with regards to battery. So that's good. Like I said, the novelty hasn't worn off, but I will probably end up getting the battery. Now, I know that this is 400 quid, and I know that the battery is another 170. The only thing that gets me is I vowed kind of in my head not to give ninebot any more money, considering that their website is a complete sham. You see, companies nowadays, because I run a company, you should look after your existing clients. Those clients are the reason that you get a basic salary. Without us buying their products, they wouldn't be in business. And for the simple fact that a lot of us have spent so many hundreds of pounds buying these things, but you can't reach out to the makers of the company with a fault. To me, that's a big problem. Like I said, I run a company. If someone wants to complain to me, absolutely fine. If I've done something wrong, I will rectify it. I will make it good, but I won't ignore people. So, think of what you think. So it goes back to the fact that it kind of pains me to spend another 170 quid with a company that doesn't give a fuck about their customers to begin with. But considering that the scooter hasn't broken down, considering that it is still reliable and, thank for the grace of God, works, I will probably end up getting the other battery, or the extra battery to turn it into an ES4. And if I do that, I'll make another video to tell you, what I think. What else can I tell you? This video is intended for those that either have the ES2, are thinking of buying the ES2, or like I said in the beginning, are thinking of buying a scooter in general. I still think it's a great idea. I still think it's a great concept. I'm pissed, like I said before, that we're not really allowed in the UK to use them, and I hope that the law will soften. But there's a lot of dicks in this country that use things like this, or the wheelie, or the other Segway kind of products, the foot plate that you stand on, that are real nuisances. Yeah, they're just, unfortunately, there's kids. It's probably the same in England. There's the same anywhere, that are just real dicks, and they ruin it for the rest of us. But I live in a country which is, so, oh my God, they better be careful, and like, God forbid someone uses this to do damage or hurt someone. I just live in a parenting state, and I can't stand it. You go to Amsterdam, you go to Singapore, they're totally fine. Let people, if they want to spend money on this, they can use it. Anyway, enough bitching from me. Like I said, super thankful to all of you that took time to comment. If you want me to include things, if you want to ask me questions, please just shoot me a comment. Please like, please subscribe, please smash the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Listen, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I am going to make more content and more videos, because I really like the fact that my last video's got so many hits. So that was kind of really nice. And plus, look, I fixed my hair. I'm wearing a hat. Hey. I will get back to you. I will keep you posted as to what I do with this thing. And I'll also keep you posted, because I'm actually thinking about buying a different one. Not to start a collection, but I would actually like just to buy another one just to see what all the hype is with regards to the other brands. And I'm also thinking about getting, the go-kart, but again, that's through Segway. So, you can make your own kind of go-kart. I think it's about $1,500. I've got a real interest in doing that. But it pains me to give any more of my hard-earned money to a company that simply don't give a crap about its clients. To me, that's quite poor. That's very poor, actually. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe you wrote a review or an email to them on their website and they got back to you. Maybe it was just bad luck. And if that's the case, then I'll apologise and I'll put my hands up and I'll say, fair enough. When I did it, it didn't work. If that's the case, let me know. But I don't think that that's going to be the case. Conveniently, when I press submit, there was no email that I got back saying, your response has been submitted. Anyway, guys, keep well, ride safe, and speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.